Alright, today I'm talking about combat. Had a few things I wanted to talk about. Basically, I bring these things up so I don't forget them. I feel better when I talk about them, and I'm just trying to make another video to help people understand what our veterans are going through, what our service people are going through after combat, during combat, and maybe what you could expect from somebody that comes home from combat. It's different though. Everybody's different. There are some people that can come home from combat after killing people or whatever and being perfectly normal. Most people are not because it's very unhuman. Killing somebody is not an easy thing to do, and most people it bothers. I know it surely bothered me. I have nightmares about it. I see people in my nightmares that passed away, and I have bad nightmares still. I have really bad nightmares still. This is about 20 years ago. April 12th, 2004 was when I got injured. I took massive shrapnel from an ambush explosion in the schoolhouse. 3 killed, 13 injured. It's a story for another time, though. But I still, loud noises still bother me. Movies, can't watch them. I can't watch the news, anything about, when it was about Iraq or any conflict, anything like that, it drive me insane. So I actually stopped watching all news that had anything to do with, the military. Um, Flashbacks, yeah. I mean, it, flashbacks are different for everybody, though. A flashback could be our song that takes you back. It could be to a moment. It could be anything. Usually explosions, or not explosions, I'm sorry. Loud noises remind me of explosions. And gunfire and stuff like that. Uh, PTSD is real, man. And it's serious. And to come back, be killing people one day and then just sent back home the next because you got hurt is a real mind fuck. I will say that. It's an absolute mind fuck. I don't know how anyone else has dealt with it, but it was a complete mind fuck for me. And people always say, you got it together pretty good for someone who's been through everything you have. You have no idea. You're just seeing me or meeting me for a couple of minutes. You don't know. You know? Oh, man. The struggles I have on a daily basis. Just people have no idea. And then when I came home, I remember when I first came home. Oh, Jesus. The first deployment home, I couldn't look at my mother in the face, in the eyes. They sat me down at a table and wanted to talk. I couldn't say a word. I couldn't say anything to them. I was just, the whole time I was thinking, if you knew what I just did, if you knew what I was doing over there, you wouldn't look at me the same. That's what I thought. And these are my fucking parents. Imagine relationships. Jesus Christ. I lucked out on that one, though. But if I didn't, I can only imagine. How difficult it would be. trying to find a, you know, a woman that would actually not think you're a complete psychopath. You know, it's not that. It's not that. What I'm saying, I'm not saying I'm a psychopath or anybody comes back as a psychopath. I'm saying you put people in this horrible place and have horrible things happen to them and expect them to come home and be completely normal. And not just horrible things. I mean, the worst possible things ever. Watching your friends die, killing people, stuff like this. Watching women and children die. I mean, watching innocent people die. You know, all this stuff. It happens in war. It's gonna affect people. You know, and you start. You know, I've heard a lot of guys talk about this. They say as soon as they tell a girl that they were in the military, they split when they hear the shit they start saying. And I could see that. What girl would want to put up with that? I can understand with that. If they don't have to. You know? Really, I would say this. I just want to be left alone. That's it. I just want to smoke my weed and be left alone. And it's not that easy. It's not that easy because, nah, it's not that easy. The government fucked me, and they fucked me good. That's all I'm gonna say about that right now. I'll talk about that in another video, and it's a damn good one. And if you like this one at all about me rambling, that next one you'll really like. It's not about me rambling at all. It's about me explaining how the government fucked me and lied, and it's lied to me and hundreds of other people. And why I say hundreds, because that's probably all I know about it, if that. Well, it's come out to light recently, so maybe thousands now. But guarantee you never heard of it. I'll be for the next time. But I mean, really, PTSD it's not a joke. I'm on medication, and thank God, because I can live a normal life. Before I couldn't. I was taking pain pills because I was in pain, because I got blown the fuck up. And I didn't get blown up once, I got blown up 3 fucking times. It's just the last one. That was the one. The other 2, I walked out of it unscathed. Got blown up, shot in the air, everything covered in blood, someone else's blood. But I was walking with this interpreter one day, and I didn't trust him, and we'll say he warmed up. After 4 hours of being on a bridge with him, I kind of, he warmed up. I warmed up to me, you know what I mean? And I actually liked the guy, and we're walking side by side like this, and I hear, I go, oh no. And right when I said that, I'm here on the far end, he is here, and we're walking. The mortar hits here, blows him up. He's gone, completely gone. There was nothing left of him but blood. And I got hit up in the air about 10 feet. Maybe not 10 feet, but I got flown in the air. I don't know. I was out. It's just what people told me. And then what I remember is everyone being around me. They were beating on my chest. They thought I was dead. And I'd be like, he's alive! And I don't know. I was alive. I was a scratch. Third time I wasn't so lucky. Nobody was lucky the third time. I'm just lucky I'm alive. Because I should have been dead. Everyone should have been dead. And a lot of people are dead. I'm referring to April 12th, when 2004, when I was hit in a schoolhouse in Fallujah, Iraq. I am one of the 3 survivors, so there's 2 other survivors that were hit the worst. I would say with the initial. There were 7 of us. There's 4 of us now. It's fucked up. I saw the whole thing. I didn't have to see it. I was in it. I saw the worst things you can ever imagine. Just the worst things you can ever imagine. I don't even want to explain it or even get into it. But I saw my friends die horrible deaths, and I witnessed it. And that is the hardest thing about everything. And they died and I lived. They died. They took most of the shrapnel from this explosion that saved me. I just got on my left side. Well, on my left side. I don't know. Which saved me. And I would say that is where I got my post-traumatic stress from, and all the other shit that happened too. That's just one thing that happened. Fucked up thing was I always knew that this was going to happen to me. I knew at a young age something like this was going to happen, and it did. Fucked up. That's all for now. I'm just talking about PTSD. I will do another video, more what happened and how the government lied. They always lie, but how on April 12th, 2004, you were lied to again, and so was I. And there'll be another video I have coming up. Thanks, everybody, for listening.